You know how sometimes a single moment of frustration can just capture the feeling of an entire city? Well, today we're going to break down one of those moments. It's a viral video from Mumbai that shows a citizen's confrontation with authorities during a massive traffic jam. And it all kicked off with this.
Okay, so this is where it all starts, with just pure, raw anger. A voice just cuts right through the noise of the traffic, and it's aimed directly at the officials on the scene. It's so intense, and it immediately makes you wonder, what on earth is going on here?
And then, bam, the confrontation escalates. It's not just a command anymore, it's a direct question. She's challenging the very logic of the whole situation. This wasn't some quiet complaint, right? This was a full-on public accusation that what was happening was just completely absurd.
All right, so let's start right at that peak moment of conflict. This is the outburst that went viral, a citizen clearly pushed to her breaking point, confronting the authorities head-on.
This clip just hit a nerve with thousands of people online because it felt so real. It's a frustration that, let's be honest, many of us have felt, but we rarely express it so publicly. So let's unpack what led to this moment and figure out why her argument struck such a powerful chord.
To really understand the explosion, we have to look at what lit the fuse. I mean, a reaction like this doesn't just come from nowhere. It was sparked by a long, and I mean agonizing wait.
So this is the central question, isn't it? Was this just about being late, or was it something deeper? You know, that feeling of fundamental unfairness that just pushes you right over the edge. And here's the number at the heart of it all. More than 1 hour. Just think about that. An hour stuck, not moving, just watching the days slip away while being completely and utterly powerless. That feeling, yeah, that's what set the stage for everything that happened next.
And the reason for this massive delay? A political rally for a BJP minister. A public road, one of the city's main arteries, was basically just shut down to accommodate a political event.
So let's just lay out the facts here. You've got hundreds of people trapped in their cars, all because of a political event. And for this woman, it wasn't some abstract problem. You can hear her say, "I have to pick up my," before she gets cut off. It's such a powerful reminder that every single person in that traffic jam has a life they're trying to lead.
Okay, so now we get to the core of her argument. Because her frustration wasn't just emotional, and this is key, it was backed up by some pretty solid logic. This is where she pivots from pure anger to making an incredibly powerful point.
Her solution, delivered more like a command, is just so simple, so direct, it seems blindingly obvious. She points out that the cause of this massive disruption has an immediate fix sitting right next to it.
Her whole argument really just boils down to a simple contrast. On one side, you have the road, blocked, disruptive, messing up the day for hundreds of people. On the other side, literally right there, is an empty ground, totally available and wouldn't disrupt a thing. This stark contrast is what's fueling her logical fury.
And that's the real kicker here. Her anger isn't just about the delay itself. It's about how pointless it all seems. The frustration comes from seeing a simple, common-sense solution being completely ignored, which makes the whole ordeal feel not just inconvenient, but absolutely unnecessary.
And this is where a specific incident just blows up into a much larger conversation. It stops being about one traffic jam and starts being about the fundamental relationship between regular citizens and people in power.
This question is the real pivot point. By asking who is in charge, she's demanding accountability. She's not just yelling about traffic anymore, she's questioning the entire chain of command that led to this chaos in the first place.
And right here, she shows she's keenly aware of how things work today. She knows her phone isn't just a phone, it's a tool for gathering evidence and for holding power to account. She's basically saying, this isn't staying on this street corner. Everyone's about to see this.
And that's exactly why this story went so far beyond a simple traffic jam. It's a perfect case study of that daily friction between political events and the public's right to just go about their day. It raises these deeper questions about who truly controls our shared spaces, and man, it highlights the power a single citizen with a smartphone has to demand answers.
Which brings us to the final big question. This one single angry confrontation on a Mumbai street really forces us all to ask something bigger about our society. When the needs of a few for a political event conflict with the needs of the many just trying to get home, who gets priority?